she is aware of the fact that horrible information about Ashton and Diddy together, as well as video footage of the two of
For those of you who don't know, Ashton Kutcher partied with Diddy a lot in the early 2000s. There are numerous pictures of the two of them together at various parties, and she is aware that terrible information about them as well as video footage of them together is about to be released. Diddy party stories are our favorite type of anecdote, so if you have one, go ahead and share it. Our primary goal is to develop software that combats human trafficking and child sex exploitation. According to Mission Rumors, Mila is in possession of bombshell information on Ashton's secrets that link to some extremely influential people, including Diddy. Although Ashton has been leveraging his celebrity status to promote TR, he now claimed that his wife recently left because of the impending developments in the father case, which include off-the-record transactions and private celebrity parties. Sources claim that Ashton has personally warned Mila to keep quiet or things could get unpleasant, so his history may not be as clean as it seems. Ashton Kutcher taking the stand testifying against a man accused of being a Hollywood serial. Is this just another Hollywood rumor, or could a long-buried scandal finally be clawing its way to the surface? And what role does Diddy play in this unfolding drama? Strap in, because if Mila speaks, the fallout could shake the industry to its core. Lately, Diddy has been under a lot of heat, with both the public and authorities zooming in on him. And now it looks like Ashton Kutcher is getting dragged into the mix too. These two go way back to the early 2000s when they were both neck-deep in MTV projects. Kutcher was riding high off the success of Punk when Condoms gave him a call, and before they knew it, the two were out there running the New York City Marathon together, and he came over, and I was like, I'm going for a run. He's like, oh, I'll go for a wrong with you. Since then, Ashton and Combs have stayed tight, but now things are getting messy, and Kutcher getting dragged into the spotlight thanks to some old remarks, making a comeback during an interview on Hot Ones when Ashton was questioned about his association with Combs and the crazy parties Diddy was renowned for. His response didn't draw much attention, but now that Combs is under fire, many are going back and reviewing those remarks. It seemed like harmless fun at the time, with two friends laughing together, but now that federal agents are raiding Diddy's place over a human trafficking investigation, Kutcher sidestepped the question in a way that felt strange, as if there was more he wasn't saying. He even hinted at it, saying, "I've got a lot I can't tell," followed by a pause, and then he added, "I can't tell that one either." People are analyzing Ashton's remarks and beginning to question whether he knew more about what transpired at those events or whether he dismissed something shady. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis were in hot water last year for penning character letters in defense of their That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson, so this isn't the first time he's been under public scrutiny, and it doesn't seem like it will be the last. After Masterson was found guilty of assaulting two women and sentenced to 30 years in jail, there was immediate criticism, with many people doubting their loyalty and judgment. Now, however, things have taken a different turn. One of Masterson's victims and his ex-girlfriend, Chrissy Carnell Bixler, has spoken up, and what she has to say is quite outrageous. Two women claim that Masterson is living in his Hollywood Hills house, and that he may not be free until he is in his 70s. In November 2017, Chrissy Bixler courageously came forward as one of Danny Masterson's victims. In 2019, she filed lawsuit against Masterson in the Church of Scientology, along with actress Boat Rees and two anonymous women. She recently shared a series of interviews with Ashton Kutcher in which he revealed a disturbing bet that Masterson had made, offering Kutcher $10 to French kiss then 14-year-old Mila Kunis when Kutcher was 19. She was with Danny through a lot of the 70s show, so she was familiar with these two. When the first episode of That 70s Show aired, Ashton Kutcher was 20 years old and playing opposite Muniz as his on-screen love interest. Fast forward to a 2002 clip from The Rosie O'Donnell Show. The actress then revealed that Masterson had bet with Kutcher that he would give him $10 if he French kissed her during their first kiss on the set, which also happened to be Mila Sis's first kiss in real life. Ashton told Rosie that they were told there would be a lot of kissing scenes, and he joked that he was a little freaked out over whether it was even legal because Mila was much younger at the time She was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right. The same video has also gone viral on the social media site X, where someone wrote, "Mila Kunis, I was a 14-year-old little girl. Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson were betting $10 for a grown man to stick his tongue in a child's mouth, knowing it was first kiss, and she had to do it for the show. Literally so disgusting." Kunis said it was like, "The first week I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was really scared for my life." Regarding the news that Masterson was given a 30-year-to-life sentence for 2 counts of R, Bixler also posted a comment on Instagram writing, "I'm still processing everything that happened at the sentencing. I'll just say that last night I slept soundly for the first time in years. I want to express my gratitude to the following individuals for their unwavering efforts in assisting us in getting fairness." Bixler proceeded to designate the esteemed Judge Oello Didier, Reinhold Miller, Ariel Anson, victims advocate George Gaskin, and Detective Javier Vargas of the L's office, Rosario Marienkel, our fierce defender, and Angel Harini, Reinder Leah as SNTH, Elvin Yasher, Mike, Ollie ABC, Sevens Lisa Bartley, Cedric Bixler Zavala, my amazing husband, and Jen Nessa Boat, my sister survivor. She responded to the viral videos of Ashton Kutcher and now former That 70s Show heartthrob Ashton Kutcher, saying, "Danny Masterson will never harm another woman. For as long as he shall live, to all the victims of Scientology, we aren't finished yet." She also said, "Trisha Kathleen, and to the rest of his survivors known and unknown, I hope you're all experiencing justice, and I pray deep healing for us all." Kutcher is currently facing significant online backlash as clips from his past return after he supported his sitcom co-star Danny Masterson. I have more pictures of Commando. Kutcher, "It was like the war games, except no one was going to take your picture, so you could go crazy, and no one would know what you did last night." Chrissy then posted old videos of Ashton Kutcher from the early 2000s on her Instagram story. These videos showed instances of Kutcher making inappropriate remarks, specifically about underage actress Hilary Duff and his now wife Mila Kunis, who has an album out and will be in the movie Cheaper by the Dozen. In a video from a 2003 episode of Punk, she is one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18. To make things more complicated, Kutcher made a remark about singer and actress Hilary Duff, who was only 15 at the time. Bixler posted a vintage video from the same Rosie O'Donnell show appearance, where Kunis described an awkward moment. Even though it was simply a joke at the time, Kutcher and Masterson reportedly placed a side wager about French kissing her when she was just 14 years old, demonstrating a concerning disrespect for consent and limits. A teenage Mountie was featured in another rediscovered clip. In this clip, which was part of a promotional video for that Sevens concert, Kutcher was sitting on Ashton Kutcher's lap and making offensive remarks while laughing and interacting physically with Kunis, who were clearly uncomfortable. The reason I'm doing this isn't because I think Reese is good, rather the clips that Bixler shared have drawn attention to these previous incidents in an effort to hold Kutcher responsible for his remarks and actions, particularly in light of his support for Danny Masterson. I'm Kutcher, and I'm from That 70s Show TV as well. The controversy surrounding Kutcher and Kunis reached a climax when they wrote supportive letters for Masterson prior to sentencing, praising his character and expressing their belief that he did not pose an ongoing threat to society. These statements sparked widespread public outrage because they seemed to downplay the severity of Masterson's crimes and undermine the voices of the victims. Bixler has even drawn comparisons between Kutcher's behavior and that of Masterson, who was found guilty of Kunis, who is currently wed to Kutcher, highlighted Masterson's role as a father and husband to his daughter, presenting it as genuinely remarkable. In her letter, she also acknowledged Masterson's steadfast dedication to preventing substance abuse during our time together. For me, Danny has shown himself to be a wonderful, self-assured buddy, and most importantly, a model older brother because of his compassion and capacity for advice. I've played a significant role in my development on both a personal and professional level. Seeing his interactions with his daughter has been heartwarming and educational, and she said that he places a high value on his family's happiness and education. Above all else, he sets an example for her by modeling integrity, compassion, and respect for others, proving his everlasting dedication to being a caring and responsible parent. Additionally, Kunis wrote about Danny's influence.